We're sailing into Olden this morning and it is beautiful. Snow-capped mountains. It is freezing cold. I got up quite early, about 5:30. It's about 6 a.m. now, but it's definitely worth getting up early for. So we've arrived into Olden. There's already a shed load of people getting off. Those buses down there look pretty busy. We've got an excursion today, but not until a little bit later on, so we don't have to rush off out anywhere, which is probably a good thing because Kirsty seems to have picked up a bit of a rotten cold, so she's feeling a little bit rough and just stayed in bed while we were sailing in this morning. She's getting ready now, and we'll have a little mooch around, go and have a drink and something to eat, and then we'll get off a little bit later on and hopefully she'll feel a bit better then. We come up to the buffet just before 10 thinking so many people have got off on excursions, it's going to be dead up here, but it's not, it's freaking rammed. We've got some nice looking food though, sausage, bacon and various types of egg. Well, you can see behind me there's no one serving in the coffee shop. There's quite a few people sat about, passengers. There's a big drill going on involving, I would say, most of the crew. So they're all doing stuff around the ship. You can see them in their yellow life vests, all going through different drills. There's a sign behind me on the coffee shop counter saying that they won't be serving until the drills are finished. So I don't know how long that's going to take. We're going to sit here and try our luck and hopefully get served at some point in the near future, because I could do with a decent coffee. So we've come back up to the cabin. We were sat down in the coffee shop for a good 30 plus minutes with no service, and I just thought, this is pointless. So we've come back up to the cabin to have a coffee up here. It's been a bit rainy. It's a bit of a rainy morning, but it is due after lunchtime to really brighten up, and then we're going out on an excursion, so that'd be good. It'd be good if the weather improves for that. But yeah, it's looking a little bit wet out there at the moment. So we're just about to head out on our excursion. It's a little bit touch and go. Kirsty's been sleeping. In fact, we both have. We've not been out the cabin since I last spoke to you, because Kirsty's feeling really rough. But we're going to try for this excursion. It's only a few hours, and see how she feels after a breath of fresh air. But we probably won't be doing much after that. So we're in this marquee getting our kit on. Lots of different sizes they've got over there. Nice warm kit. But I can hear the rain on the roof. It's supposed to be getting sunnier, so we don't want that. We don't want the rain. We want the rain to stop and for that sun to come back out. Otherwise it's going to be a miserable experience. How are you feeling?
A bit poo.
Oh, you'll be alright once we get out on the water, out on that rib. It'll take your mind off it.
Fresh air might help.
We've got some warm kit on, so we'll be alright. We're going crayfishing, and then we're going to come back, cook it and eat it, which is going to be really cool. But that was really good fun. Did you enjoy that?
Did it clear the sinuses at least?
It was quite stingy, that rain. It's still raining now. It's supposed to be sunny, but it's obviously just started raining. And in that rib, going at speed, it was quite stingy,
harsh,
wasn't it? Yeah. So, but it was good fun though. And we caught a few crayfish, so we're just going to cook those up and eat them, I think.
I think so. We're still slowly travelling out through the fjord. It's really scenic and it just goes on forever. We've been sailing for quite some time now. It is beautiful, well worth doing if you haven't done it before. Like I said earlier, Kirsty is feeling a bit rough. She's hoping she's going to feel a bit better tomorrow, so fingers crossed, but she's feeling pretty rough tonight, so wasn't really up for doing much. She kind of pushed through this afternoon to do that trip, and we had a really good time, but it did take it out of her a bit. So yeah, we're not doing anything tonight. We've been down to the shop, we've bought some snacks, and we're just going to watch a movie. So thanks for watching today, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Good morning. We're in Skjolden this morning. Beautiful morning, really sunny, not too cold. We've actually not left the cabin yet. It's gone 11 a.m. I won't go into details, but I had a really rough night. I had to rush to the bathroom in the early hours, and that just continued all the way through the night and all the way through this morning. It's not been good. I'm only just starting to feel a little bit human now. We're hoping to get out sometime soon, but like I say, we haven't left the cabin yet. Kirsty's not feeling too bad. She's not been sick or anything. She's just still got that cold. So she's actually feeling a little bit better today. And then I come down with this horrible bug, whatever it is. Maybe the crayfish I ate yesterday afternoon. But whatever it is, it's not been good. So we're going to try and venture out, have a little wander around the ship first, and then if I can brave it, we'll get out and have a wander outside. So hopefully we'll see you down there. So we're out and about. I still feel a little bit dicky, if I'm honest. Keep feeling sick every now and again, but much better than I was earlier. I couldn't even drag myself out of bed earlier on. It was horrendous. But it's nice now. I think most people have headed back toward the ship for lunch, because it is about 1 o'clock or something like that now, I think.
Yeah,
isn't it?
something half one-ish, yeah.
So yeah, we're both feeling a little bit under the weather. You've still got a bit.
Tired, just really tired.
You've got a bit of a cold still, haven't you?
Yeah.
But better than you were. So yeah, listen to us moan about how how ill we are. We've just walked down there to recreate a picture that I took of Kirsty in 2012 when we first visited Norway. That was on Ventura. I think I just about got it. It's a little bit different. There's some new buildings here and some other bits, a little gravel path I think that wasn't there before. But I think I just about got it. This is so lovely. When we walked along this path around to the other side of the water earlier on, it was lunchtime. It was lunchtime when we came out, and there were absolutely hordes of people walking down here, all making their way back towards the ship for lunch. It's nice and peaceful now. It's so much better. So we're nearly back at the cruise terminal. I say cruise terminal, it's a small building with a souvenir shop, but we're nearly back there. We're going to go through, perhaps buy a souvenir, and then get back on board and see if we can get a drink. I really fancy a frappe. I quite enjoyed those out of that Costa shop. I suspect it's going to be absolutely rammed. I'll take back what I said earlier. I've got my frappe. We found a seat really easy actually. It's nowhere near as rammed as I thought it was going to be. So yeah, we're going to sit here and enjoy this. I need it. I need the sugar and I need something to drink. I haven't actually eaten for the last 24 hours, so I am actually quite hungry. So I just I went for stuff that wasn't too dangerous. and I think a bit of pasta and bread is probably fairly safe. Fingers crossed. Don't want to have another night like last night. That was terrible. I only wanted a tiny snack, but I've got some good stuff. Just bread and a bit of lasagna and pasta. Kirsty's gone for something similar. I thought I'd avoid the custard, and I've just gone for a dry piece of bread and butter pudding, so hopefully it'll be nice anyway. It's not exciting like a celebrity edge class ship, but it's decent. My lasagna's nice. It's really unfair to compare this experience to Silversea, but I'm going to anyway. Watching the crew interact with each other, shouting at each other, carrying buckets of stuff around, and just the overall noise. There's a level of practicality. I appreciate they're dealing with a lot more people, so they can't have the sort of etiquette and all the airs and graces that come with that top level of crew. They've got to be practical, so they're dealing with a lot of people, but there's such a difference. I mean, the guy that just cleared our dishes away, not a word out of him. I said thank you, Kirsty said thank you, nothing from him at all. It's just very, very different. Here we go, got a trolley of dirty stuff going past. I mean, it's just, like I say, it's unfair to compare, but it's interesting to see the differences. So it's much more like a work canteen kind of feel. That's how I'll describe it. I don't mean that in a bad way or a nasty way, because like I say, there has to be a level of practicality when you're dealing with so many people, not just a few hundred. It's still really lovely out here. Sun is just setting behind those mountains over there. Food was decent up there actually. I did enjoy that lasagna. Bread and butter pudding was nice as well. So it's not all bad. It's a pretty decent buffet, just not as exciting as Celebrity Apex. We're just going to settle down in the cabin now. I think we're pretty much done. It is 9 p.m. We're still not feeling too great, so we're going to stick a movie on and settle down. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and we'll see you in the morning in Stavanger.